Hi, welcome or welcome back. If you've been following my journey, you know that I've been going through my burnout, coping with it, and thinking about what's next. I have been contemplating, do I quit my job? But before I do that, there are just some options that I want to make you aware if you are on the same boat and you are considering quitting your job. The first is something called the Family Medical Leave Act, or what's shortened to FMLA. FMLA is job protection for up to 12 weeks, and it grants you time off while you work through some things. FMLA is required by law for all public employers and private employees with at least 50 employees. The other caveat is that you do need to be employed with your company for at least 1 year to qualify. The way it works is you need either a family or medical reason, and once it's approved, then depending on your company's leave of absence policy, your income may be supplemented with either short-term disability, and that may be a percentage of your income. It could be 60%, 70%, I've seen 75%. Or if your company has a policy that requires you to use any PTO or sick days. If you are worried about this, don't be, because it is completely confidential due to privacy and HIPAA laws. They're not required to disclose the reason for you taking a leave. A lot of people don't know that you are entitled to FMLA for mental health. So if you're going through burnout, you have anxiety, stress, and things of that nature, that would fall under FMLA. You do need your medical provider to complete the paperwork and then submit it to be approved. Depending on the company, it may look really differently, but definitely check with your human resources department, or if you have a company intranet page or your company policies on a certain area, check that out if you want to be more discreet. Some companies have their leave of absence process outsourced to a third-party vendor, so definitely just check that out and how that works for you. Another thing that a lot of folks are concerned about is, will this be used against me? Because this is required by law, they are not allowed to discriminate you based on your protective leave. And you may have heard FMLA used for having a baby, going out for surgery, but mental health is also something that is allowed and required by law. Something that someone said to me was, if you went out for getting surgery, it's sort of the same. And although you're not physically getting operated on, you are healing, getting better. So definitely look into FMLA if that's something that may work for you and requesting a leave of absence. The second thing I want to talk about is Employee Assistance Program, or EAP. EAP provides resources or counseling sessions up to a certain amount that can help you through your journey. So check if your company has an EAP and how this may help you. And then lastly, you do need to take 1 or 2 days here and there for your mental health. Definitely look into taking sick time, or if you have just a PTO bucket, just making sure that you take care of yourself. So those are the 3 things I would highly recommend you look into. To summarize, there is the Family Medical Leave Act and requesting a leave of absence. The second option is an employee assistance program. And then thirdly and lastly, if you do not need to be out for a long period of time, perhaps taking PTO or sick time may help you through this burnout journey. Hopefully you're not burned out, but these are some things to keep in mind if you are reaching that point, and hopefully this helps you. I know a lot of folks are surprised, so definitely wanted to share that. If you like this video, please give it a like, and I hope to see you next time.